Listen, when we first spoke to TikTok star Jessie Yendle in the summer, we had such an incredible reaction. Almost 10 million people watched her story online.
And after a trip to Downing Street to collect an award for her fabulous work, it spurred her on to help even more people by creating a new tool which will make it easier for people in everyday life with a stammer to tell people what is happening inside them. Before we chat to her, let's see one of Jessie's TikTok videos.
Please, can I get, like, the buttermilk? Pancakes, please. And also, please, can I get, like, the English breakfast as well? I have that, yes, please, yeah. Please, can I get 2 pots of tea? Okay, like, thank you so much. Like, thank you, bye. Bye. I did it! Another day, another challenge.
And Jessie is with us now. The impact you have on people with stammers and their families, seeing you doing that in these TikTok videos and on this programme, has such a big positive impact. So thank you for what you do.
Oh, Ed, thank you so much. And also, thank you for having me back on. And it's so nice to see you again as well, Ed. Honestly, like, thank you so much.
The thing about that ordering, it's really hard, isn't it, for someone with a stammer to say their name. So if you go into, like, a coffee shop, into Starbucks, and they say, what's your name, to write it on the cup, that can be really tough.
Yeah, and it can be quite stressful. And so I decided to start a petition for people with speech impediments, like myself, to have a speech impediment, a symbol, because there isn't one, so out there, and it'd be great to use one when you're out in the community, and so I've got my petition on the go.
Well, good for you.
And you've got it there, haven't you?
Show us this one here. This is like a prototype, isn't it, of what you'd show people?
Yeah, so this is a prototype. So basically, and I'm trying to get this symbol right by here, and that is part of the petition. And this is the key ring that I've designed, and I'm going to put out there basically. And it's for people to use, because I noticed that when I went to border control, when I went to America, and they ask you questions, and you need to talk, and when you're there, and you've got a stammer, and it's just like your heart's pumping, like, oh my goodness, and they're gonna think that I'm nervous for something.
Oh, no.
And then I'm thinking, like, the symbol can be used in so many ways. For example, when I was a child, and I'd have, like, I'd have, like, the substitute teacher come in, and she never knew that I had a stammer. And I just think, wouldn't it be great to put, like, the symbol next to their name on the register, so that teacher knows that this child has got a speech impediment. And it can be the same when it comes to car insurance, and you have to ring up for car insurance, and they could put this symbol onto, like, your policy, and that could show, like, the person and you're on the phone speaking to that you have got a speech impediment, and it can just be used in so many ways.
So just to get greater understanding from people then, and so to hopefully take the stress out of the situation, in a sense. So if you're ringing someone up, you're thinking, well, at least they'll know why I'm sounding the way
What would you like them to do? If you're a shop assistant or you're on the phone and somebody sees that you're wearing the badge or the key ring or it's on your form and they see that symbol, what do you think the person behind the counter on the phone should then do differently? Yeah,
so this is just to make people to understand that the person that they're speaking to has got a speech impediment, and they just need to be patient. Because the amount of times, and I've been out in the community, and I've had people, and they finish my sentences for me, and I've been on the phone, and they've put, like, the phone down on me.
They hurry you up? Get your words out. Get on with it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just think that wouldn't it be nice to go out there and have this... and to have this a tool to be able to use. And I want to focus on the children who've got speech impediments, because that, because I think, and that's the age where it truly impacted me the most.
Of course.
It's really hard.
Sometimes people think that you're nervous, and therefore they've got to sort of, you know, finish it for you because you don't want to, because you're nervous.
They're trying to be helpful.
They're trying to be helpful.
Sometimes,
but when people say, you know, it's
way.
nerves, isn't that like really, really annoying?
Yeah. Because you can't like to help it, and when you do Stammer, and you just have to fight through the block.
Yeah.
And I just want like this. And I just want like this petition to get like the signatures that we need, and you can find it on so change.org, and it is a universal speech impediment a symbol, and that's where I send her.
Brilliant.
And you mentioned there about, you know, for children, it's like a hard process. And I know you've talked about what you went through as a child. If there are sort of, you know, younger viewers out there watching, what would you say to them? What would your message be? Because I guess it just can be so difficult, can't it? If you're in the classroom, if people are looking at you because you're different or you sound different, what would you say to anyone in that situation?
So I'm going to say to just like to use your voice, because like your voice is so powerful, and I know the world out there, and it can be at a really fast pace, and it can be scary. And you want to ask your parents to speak for you, but I promise you, if you just like to use your voice, and you could use the keyring as a tool as well, and it's just so powerful, like your voice.
And not be afraid to use it.
Yeah.
Do you think when you were younger, did you take that advice on board? Did anybody ever say to you, use your voice? Do you think you used your voice enough when you were 12 and 13 and 14?
No. I'm going to no. I didn't, because I didn't... because we didn't have a social media, and I didn't see people out there apart from Gareth Gates, and that was it. And I was the only person that I saw with a stammer like myself, and so like my voice, and I kind of held back. And that didn't help my confidence
But good for you, using your voice now. I mean, have you been amazed by the reaction? Because millions of people have been watching what you've been putting online, the fact that you're talking about this and showing people what you do on a day-to-day basis using your voice.
It is absolutely incredible, and I'm so grateful to, oh my goodness, to every single person, and they clap for me, and they support for me.
Sure.
Because there's a whole community behind me, and I feel like, and it's time other people are more aware of what a stammer is, and I want to educate people so badly. So, yeah, so thanks for having me on today, because this is just helping.
Everybody's really, really proud of what you're doing. Your campaign is so
Stop it, Ed.
Really are. Tell us again the website with the petition.
Yeah, so the petition is on change.org, and if you type in so universal speech impediment a symbol.
Brilliant.
And then it should come up.
Change.org. Change.org. Universal speech impediment.
And it's such a great idea to have this symbol to hopefully, you know, just explain to other people.
It is, isn't it?
It's simple, but
it really is.
Because the thing with a stammer is, unlike a physical disability, people don't always see it.
No, they don't.
And therefore they don't understand it. But you're explaining it.
Thank you.
You are an absolute inspiration. Thank you so
Can you
much.
just hold us up the key ring again so we can see? But that could be a badge, couldn't it? It could be a hat.
Yeah.
It could be nails.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of things it could be.
Like you say, or on the signature of an email, so at least people understand.
Yes,
don't they? When you ring up
absolutely.
to speak
And it's
to
about that symbol right there, and that is what the petition is all about.
Brilliant.
Amazing.
Thank you, Jessie.
To get more understanding. It's been brilliant
Thank
to talk
you.
to you.
Thank you for having
so
me
much
back.
for coming
Thank
in,
you.
Jessie.
And it's so good to see you, Ed, honestly. Thank you so much, honestly. I want to give you a hug already.
You can.
Thank you.
In fact, if you want to, you could now.
Come on. Let's hug it out.
Brilliant.
Honestly, thank you so much.
Well done.
I really appreciate it. Oh, thank you.
Keep it going.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
What a special moment.
She's brilliant.
You are
She's
brilliant.
good. I can't tell you. When you're 13 or 14 or 15, you can't imagine you could do what you're doing. And I bet you couldn't imagine that you would have done that then.
No.
And then you started off with that one video and, you know, kabang, you're
And now
changing
a
the
whole
world.
campaign.
I appreciate it.
Changing
Honestly,
Thank you.
it's
the world.
brilliant. Well done to you.